Welcome, everyone, to this week astrology for the week of April 20th to April 26th. I hope everybody's doing well today. We're airing live on Friday, April 18th. We have one more day of the sun in Aries, and then, well, the sun will enter Taurus. And we're going to talk all about that today. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're returning. I'm Joshua the Psychic. You can check out my website, psychicsun.com, if there's anything I can do for you. So last we met, a lot has transpired, and we're going to do a quick review because there's so much to talk about. Mercury finally went direct about 2 weeks ago, and on tax day, April 15th, Mercury has entered Aries. So now that Mercury is in Aries, our minds become quick, sharp, and eager to take action. This transit, which is until May 10th, sparks bold thinking and fast-paced communications, pushing us to speak up and to share our ideas with confidence. It's a time to embrace directness, to move decisively, and to take risks in our thinking. Innovation thrives, so don't shy away from new solutions and unconventional approaches. Trust your instincts, trust your words, and let this energetic energy fuel your mental clarity and creative breakthroughs. Mercury entered Aries on tax day, April 15th, and it will stay until May 10th. Note that Mercury will leave its post-shadow period on April 26th, making communication even better. So we're getting Mercury back up to speed. Casmar, nice to see you. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing well. Excited for the weekend, I hope. So in addition to Mercury entering Aries, Mars entered Leo. We have a lot of fire energy that we're dealing with now. As Mars is now in Leo, passion and creativity ignite, urging us to take bold, confident action. This transit, which is until June 17th, it started on April 17th, empowers us to pursue our desires with flair and enthusiasm, shining brightly in everything that we do. We feel a strong urge to lead, express ourselves, and to take center stage in our endeavors. This is a time to embrace your personal power, pursue your goals with courage, and to let your charisma guide you. Channel this vibrant energy into inspiring others, making a lasting impact, and igniting your inner fire. And note that Mars will be out of its post-shadow period on May 2nd. So for Leo in particular, they're going to be in a much better space. I mean, they're probably doing better now, Leos, but particularly when Mars is in your sign and past its post-shadow period, Leo is going to be doing quite well. It's been pretty tough for Leo because, well, Mars entered its pre-shadow period back in October, and it went retrograde in December 6th, then Leo, and then Cancer. So Leo is going to be doing much better come May 2nd. So that'll be great. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Jeanette, am I saying that right? I wonder if I am. Caught you live. Wishing everyone a beautiful day, weekend, happy Passover and Easter. So same to you. Thanks so much for chiming in. Oh, is it going to be nice weather for you? Oh, I'm glad. About time you get some nice weather. Yeah, it is Easter weekend. Super exciting. So yes, we have Mercury in Aries, Mars in Leo, and to ground the energy, we have the sun now. Well, it will be in Taurus come tomorrow. So if you're catching this live on April 18th, on April 19th, the sun will enter Taurus. There to stay until May 20th. As the sun enters Taurus, we shift into grounded, steady energy that encourages patience and perseverance. This time is perfect for focusing on long-term goals, building stability, and nurturing what truly matters. We're drawn to enjoy the simple pleasures in life, finding comfort in nature, luxury, and tactile experiences. With determination and a practical mindset, we're empowered to manifest our desires and to create lasting value. Trust your process, stay committed, and let this steady energy guide you towards success. So the energy is going to be a lot more grounded, okay? And it's going to slow things down a little bit, even though we do have Mercury and Mars both in fire signs. We're going to be able to center that energy and focus that energy. So it's going to be quite good. It's okay. Let's see how your name is pronounced. It's John A. John A. I love it. Jean A. Jean A. Jean A. I'm going to practice that for next time. Jeanne. Very nice. Hey, Kelsey, nice to see you. Happy Friday to you. And hello, Amanda. Well, welcome to the channel. Just landed on you. I am a Virgo Leo rising. Thanks for the warning. Just kidding. And you just subscribed. Thank you so much, Amanda. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. You should become a regular. I'll see you soon, hopefully. So let's talk about this week and how you can make the most of it, make the most of just one small day. We have a hell of a lot of aspects for you on Sunday. Oh my goodness. A lot of stuff is going to be going on Sunday, and we'll talk all about it. So first and foremost, this Sunday, which will be the first full day of the sun in the sign of Taurus, and it is also the last quarter moon. So you want to reflect, adjust, and let go of what no longer serves you as you prepare for that next phase. So the last quarter moon, also called the third quarter moon or the fourth quarter moon, is third quarter moon. It is the period of time in between your full moon and your next new moon, that week right before it, before the new moon, after the full moon. So you're essentially determining what you need to let go of in order to make space for your new moon in Taurus, which is on April 27th. And you have a video for that in the description below. We went through every single sign, taroscopes and horoscopes, and you can check that out under other videos in the description below. Sunday, of course, is the sun's day. It connects you to the eternal present moment. It's a day to enjoy your life and to do things that light you up with joy, maybe actually something productive, right, and practical that lights you up with joy. And I say that because the moon will be in Capricorn most of your day on Sunday. Capricorn is very, very goal-oriented, very work-driven. So focus on goals and structure. But come evening time, 7:21 p.m., you might want to kick your heels up, let your hair down, because the moon will be shifting to Aquarius, during which time we're going to embrace change and new ideas. So 20 represents judgment and insight because it's the 20th of April, and it signifies evaluation, duality, and understanding. Think discernment and wisdom. And our first of 3 aspects on Sunday. Well, first, you're going to have a really nice one with Venus and Pisces making a beautiful sextile to Uranus and Taurus. So a sextile is a 60-degree angle. It's very harmonious. It's very, very flirty. And Uranus is all about change. So this is about changes that are harmonious in terms of love and or money. So embrace new ideas on Sunday, break free, and welcome exciting changes in love, beauty, and of course, also money, because Venus rules money as well. My favorite Beatle is George Harrison, and he had this aspect in his chart. He had his Venus in Pisces at 29 degrees, and he had his Uranus in Gemini at 0 degrees. Now, normally, Gemini and Pisces would not get along. They would square each other, and it would not be a sextile. It would be a square. But because Pisces is in its last degree, at 29 degrees in George Harrison's chart, and his Uranus is in the very first degree, 0 degrees of Gemini. Pisces and Gemini, the two energies are far enough away from each other to get along well. So listen to some Beatles. That'll help you harmonize with that aspect, especially anything George Harrison specific. But that's not all for Sunday, folks. No, Nanette. On Sunday, you also will have Mercury in Aries making a sextile to Pluto in Aquarius. Now, that is going to be quite nice. So we have Mercury in Aries. That's about quick thinking, fast thinking. And then Pluto in Aquarius wants innovation and change. So sharp mind, Mercury in Aries, meets deep insight. So you want to embrace transformation and challenge the status quo. If you're going to be making some changes on Sunday, well, I think that they should go quite nicely for you. However, the rubber meets the road because we also have a square, unfortunately. The Sun in Taurus will square Mars in Leo. So there may be a tension between stability and action. You want to keep things the same, status quo, and then you want major change, right? So push through with determination and confidence. Adele has this aspect in her chart, which makes a lot of sense as to why she's always chasing pavements Although, what a glow up she had. She looked so beautiful. She really transformed. Adele had or has this aspect. Her sun is in Taurus, and her Mars actually, her Mars actually is in Aquarius. So maybe listen to some Adele. That could be good. Just try not to get too depressed. I don't like listening to Adele because she's always moaning about her heartbreak. But maybe that's changed since her glow up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's changed. Let's see. So Jean A, I'm gonna say it correctly. And let's see what you have here. You're a Pisces sun, Taurus moon, Leo rising. Oh my goodness. A Pisces sun, Taurus moon, and you are awesome. That's pretty cool chart you got there. I love that. Very Venetian. You must be quite the beauty. Jeanne. Quite the beauty with that Pisces sun and the Taurus moon. The moon is happiest in Taurus. Oh, and he's your favorite Beatle also. Let me see what this is. I am sure I was meant to find. Oh, you were meant to find. That's very nice of you to say. You're in the UK? Oh, I love the UK. My Pisces brother has always been doing my head in. Is it time to walk away? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Are you in London? I used to go to London all the time when I lived in New York and Boston. And now that I'm in LA, I'm afraid of that 11-hour flight. Or might be more than 11 hours. In any case, yeah, you got those three aspects on Sunday. So you get two really good ones, and then you get that square. So there's going to be probably some change on Sunday. It's going to be a very active day. And you might actually feel it the day before and the 19th of the day after. It's still going to be within orb, but Sunday you get those three. So definitely enjoy your Sunday. Now on Monday, the 21st, we have Easter Monday. Oh, and by the way, happy Easter, folks. That was on Sunday. There were just so many aspects I didn't mention it. But it's Easter Monday on Sunday, so that's on Monday. That's nice. So, of course, we're under our waning moon. So from that period of that full moon in Libra that we had in April 12th, we're releasing things, we're letting things go, embracing completion as we make space for new beginnings on that new moon in Taurus, which is on April 27th. And that new full moon, that new moon cycle, which is called the waxing moon, when you're drawing energy in, is going to be from April 27th to May 12th. Now, on Monday, it is the moon's day, the most sensitive, poorest day of the week. So be sure to double down on your self-care on Monday and nurture your subconscious mind. It should be easier for you to do that, I would think, with the sun now in the sign of Taurus. But you will have an Aquarius moon on Monday. Keywords for Aquarius on Monday include innovative, independent, humanitarian, eccentric, intellectual, unconventional, friendly, visionary, and progressive. And it's number 21. It's the 21st of April on Monday, which represents success and fulfillment for those who know the tarot. Maybe you took tarot classes with me. It's the World card or the Universe card, which is about success and accomplishment, completion, celebration, and satisfaction. Think triumph and gratitude. What could be better than that? Triumph and gratitude. And happy Easter, everyone. I hope you're going to have a wonderful Easter weekend if you celebrate. For Christians, on this day, Jesus Christ emerged from the tomb after his crucifixion. Easter Monday is also called Bright Monday, Renewal Monday, Wet Monday, and Dingus Monday. Dingus Day. So do enjoy Easter. I hope everybody's doing very well for that holiday and that you enjoy it. The sun, what is this? Jeanne? Oh, hold on. I don't know if I said it right. Jeanne. Right now, the sun is in opposition in your natal Pluto in your fourth house in Scorpio. So this Easter is going to be interesting for sure. Yeah, it will be for sure. London is not as nice as it was. Oh, I know. That's really a shame. I was planning on going back. But, I was going to go in the summer, and I really don't like London in the summer. I like London when it's like gray. Fall or spring is good. Oh, I will make a wish for that. Thank you, Kelsey. So, yes, enjoy your Easter with that Aquarius moon. There's probably going to be some unpredictability there. And let's talk about Tuesday, the 22nd of April. Well, we're, of course, under our waning moon phase. We're releasing things. It's a great time to declutter, get rid of things that you no longer need, either literally physical things or psychologically, right? What might be weighing you down, or people, places, or things. You could be getting rid of nouns during this waning moon period. On Tuesday, action-oriented Mars rules your day. Tuesday is Mars's day, so it's ideal for anything that requires extra courage, drive, and initiative. Your moon will be in Aquarius again. However, if you are on the Pacific coast, the West Coast, you will be getting a Pisces moon before you go to sleep. But I do ET for you guys. So your moon will be in Aquarius all day on Tuesday. So embrace originality, freedom, and forward thinking. Focus on progress and innovative ideas. And 22 on Tuesday represents mastery, accomplishment. So think building, efficiency, your vision, practical skills, and expansive dreams. And how cool is it that we have Earth Day, of course, when the sun is in Taurus? I think that's perfect, right? Celebrated globally to promote environmental awareness and action, Earth Day was first observed on April 22nd in 1970. So maybe say a prayer for the earth, send love to the earth, enjoy the earth, do some grounding, and enjoy your Earth Day on Tuesday. So on Wednesday, the 23rd, which is Shakespeare's birthday, by the way. So maybe you can listen to some Shakespeare or read some Shakespeare, rather. That could be great. So on Wednesday, of course, we're still under our waning moon phase. We're releasing resistance. What is love flows, what is not goes. And Mercury, planet of communication, rules your day on Wednesday. So you may want to pad your schedule with a little bit of extra wiggle room, as you never know what might come up out of the blue on Mercury's day. Your moon will be in Aquarius, shifting to Pisces at 1:06 a.m. Eastern time. So we're shifting from the innovation of Aquarius to the intuition of Pisces. So we're embracing creativity with the Pisces moon, empathy, and spiritual connection. And 23 on Wednesday represents freedom and adaptability. Think versatility, adventure, and resourcefulness, change, and enthusiasm. And you have another square on Wednesday. So this week, I can't lie to you, we do have some tense aspects. So it's going to bring things to the surface that need to change, because with all of these squares, they essentially spell change, that we're going to need to make some changes. We have the sun in Taurus making a square to Pluto and Aquarius. So power struggles may arise. All right. I would be very judicious as to which hills you die on, because it could become very easily a pissing contest. So you want to make sure that you are being judicious in what you fight for. If it is not worth your time, if it's not your monkeys and not your circus, don't bother. Just save yourself the trouble. Channel your energy into something that might be challenging, actually. That's a good way of working with this energy. So embrace change and find strength in transformation. Da Vinci had this aspect in his chart. Leonardo da Vinci. He had his sun in Taurus squaring his Pluto in Leo, actually. And well, look how creative he was, right? He's very creative. So you could be very creative under this aspect. Very creative under this aspect. Oh, it does sound like a very good day for grounding. What is this? Family is usually our biggest teachers. Well, at least for me. So if things are a little challenging, just remember we need to focus on the lesson to evolve. Also, to all those that will be alone, hugs. Thank you very much, John A. John A. I'm going to learn French by the end of this stream. Yes, thank you very much for saying that. Family is very karmic. Sometimes with families, we actually have many past lives with them. So our mother was at one point our sister, right? That is pretty cool. Yes, it is a very good point, and happy Easter indeed. Thank you, Amanda. I love this. Yes, it's important to hold space for change. It's the only way to grow. Thank you very much for sharing that. I absolutely agree. So do enjoy your Wednesday. You got a big week? Oh boy, this should be interesting with all the aspects. Yeah, you definitely want to pre-pave. Send love to wherever you're going first, just because you want to rise above any nonsense, because there very well could be some nonsense with these squares, but we also have some pleasant aspects too. So on Thursday, of course, we're still under our waning moon phase. What is love flows, what is not goes. And Thursday is your luckiest day of the week. Jupiter, planet of luck and abundance, rules your day. So it's time to think big, doubt your limits, and go beyond your stretch. Stay loose physically, because remember, your body is your unconscious mind. So you can, if you want to manifest, you can always say, okay, well, what would my body feel like if I was madly in love, or if I had this job, or whatever it is that you want? So be sure to stay loose, and that's going to help you to expand and grow. And it's a double whammy, actually, of Jupiter energy. The contemporary ruler of Pisces is, of course, Neptune, but traditionally, Pisces is ruled by lucky Jupiter, and Thursday is too. So it's a very lucky day. Keywords for your Pisces moon on Thursday: compassionate, intuitive, artistic, empathetic, sensitive, imaginative, selfless, escapist. Pisces can be very indulgent, idealistic, romantic, adaptable, and kind. And 24 numerologically on Thursday represents harmony and family. This theme of family is really key, right? With that sun in Taurus now. So it's all about belonging, stability, and nurturing. Think domestic life and emotional support. And talk about support. You got Venus, planet of love, beauty, and money, making conjunction to Saturn, planet of restriction, discipline, and responsibility. So love meets discipline on Thursday. It's a great day to commit to deep connections and to build lasting foundations. Thomas Edison had this aspect in his chart. He was a Pisces sun with his Saturn also in Pisces conjunct. And look at what he did. In addition to the light bulb, Edison apparently had over 1,000 patents for his inventions, making him one of the most prolific inventors in history. So he, of course, invented the light bulb, but also the phonograph. And do you know he also invented accidentally the electric chair? So in an effort to promote his DC system, he played a role in the development of the electric chair, hoping to demonstrate the dangers of AC power. But that electric chair he came up with was eventually used for executions, leading to its controversial association with Edison's name. So talk about feeling bad. He invents this electric chair, and then people are using it to kill people off. But yeah, he was quite the inventor. And in fact, he was credited also with inventing the motion picture camera and the first motion picture studio, which contributed to the birth of the film industry. Wow. Well, it's no surprise that Edison was an Aquarius with a Sagittarian moon, like myself. So maybe I'll invent something too. But enjoy Thursday. It's going to be really good. What is this that we have? So I know things for me are already transforming in family dynamics in my household. Things have been hard the past month, but I am so proud of growth and transformation. Oh, you're in a custody battle? I'm sorry. Those are terrible. I've gone through so many, not myself, but with clients, and it's never easy. But you got this, try to stay calm and carry on. And yes, past lives with family is big right now. I've been working on thanking them for the lessons and releasing those past relationships to hold space for the present beauty of the moment. I love that, John A. I love that. That's great. Yeah. And the birthday of the film industry, I guess you could look at it that way too. Yes, with that key aspect. So do enjoy your Thursday. Now on Friday, the 25th of May, can you believe it? I mean, of April. Of April. We're not in May just yet. We're, of course, under our waning moon phase, releasing resistance. What's love flows, what's not goes. And you want to spread as much love around as possible on Friday the 25th because, well, it's Venus's day. Every Friday is. So stay in that vibration of love and gratitude and spread all your love around and tap into that energy of abundance. So you're giving from your saucer, right? You're not giving from your cup. You're giving from the overflow. And that's why you want to tap into the divine. So you're overflowing, you're awash with abundance. Celebrate your blessings, yourself and others on Friday. And your moon will be in Pisces until 3:23 a.m. East. And then Luna will shift to Aries, starting a new astrological cycle. So we start our whole astrological cycle again with the moon shifting into Aries. So we're moving from reflection to action. So embrace new beginnings with bold energy and confidence. And it's perfect right before this new moon in Taurus that we'll have on the 27th, which we're going to talk about next week. So 25 numerologically on Friday is all about wisdom and learning. It signifies curiosity, discovery, and insight. Think knowledge acquisition and intellectual growth. And if that wasn't enough, it's World Penguin Day. I didn't know this. This is pretty awesome. So World Penguin Day is a day to celebrate these flightless birds. They're birds, but they don't fly, apparently, and preserve their species. As a totem, did you know that penguins teach us how to modify and filter out negative energy? So penguin medicine overflows with modification energies, meaning a nice fun fact that penguins can drink salt water. Other creatures find salt water repulsive, and it makes them ill. But penguin's body is able to filter out the salt and then internalize the resulting sweet, refreshing water. So penguin's natural ability becomes an analogy for all of us. Although there might be negativity in the world, our spirits have penguin-like means of filtering out the bad energy and leaving them behind, so that all that remains is similarly sweet awareness, fulfilling both our longings and our needs. So we can also filter out that negativity just like penguins do, right? You can transform things. So if you ever go through an experience and it makes you feel icky and you're like, oh, geez, that was a horrible experience. Well, and you can't shower and you can't meditate. Well, think of penguins. Think of penguins and how they're changing that energy. How they are changing. You love penguins? I love penguins too. Oh, it is. It's Youngstown State University mascot. I didn't know that. Yeah, that is really cool. They are lovable. I think so too. So enjoy your Penguin Day on Friday. And then last but not least, we got Saturday, the 26th of April. Now remember, the next day on Sunday, the 27th, which we're going to talk about next week, because it's not technically this week, you'll have your new moon in Taurus. So this is your very last day. Hello, Birdie. A birdie came and visited us today. He hit my window. It's like that Bob Marley song, although there's not three. There was only one, but he went right up to my window. This is the second time he's done that. I don't know if it's the same one. He's bigger. Maybe he's gained some weight. Maybe some weight he's gained. In any case, Saturn, planet of discipline, restriction, and responsibility, rules your day on Saturday. So you might want to get your ducks in a row. It pays to set yourself up for a successful week ahead. You will have quite the Saturday, folks. Quite the Saturday. So I'm going to make a prediction right now. It's either going to be really good or really bad. Just because this energy is pretty intense. You will have an Aries moon on Saturday. So keywords for Aries on Saturday for your Aries moon: adventurous and energetic, pioneering, courageous, enthusiastic, confident, dynamic, quick-witted, passionate, and proactive. If you want to get something done, if you have to get something done, do it under an Aries moon. You'll get it done. That's for sure. You might make millions of mistakes along the way, but you'll get it done. You can always clean up your mistakes afterwards and maybe work efficiently so you're not having to clean up your mistakes. 26 numerologically on Saturday represents responsibility and service. It signifies duty, reliability, and care. I think societal contributions and support. Now, this is what my concern is. We do have Mars in Leo opposing Pluto in Aquarius. Now, you might actually be experiencing this or feeling the effects of it already. So around this time, but it will be exact on Saturday. So there are potential power clashes with this. Mars in Leo wants to be really assertive and probably keep the status quo because Leo is a fixed sign, whereas Pluto in Aquarius wants to change things up. Now, Mars is not completely strong just yet. Remember, Mars is only going to be out of its shadow come May 2nd. So it's probably going to be more advantageous to make changes with that Pluto, right? So just keep that in mind. Assert your will, but be mindful of conflicts and control issues. Again, with these squares, you got to be judicious. What are you fighting for? Is it really that important? If it's not, let it go. And also, folks, because of this square, it actually is going to be a good time for you to open up your swimming pool because it's National Pool Opening Day on Saturday. So it's a popular holiday that Americans celebrate on the last Saturday in April. So this year, it's on April 26th. Because swimming, of course, is part of making summers memorable, it's important that pool owners keep your pools clean, ensuring that they're safe for pool parties with family, neighbors, and friends. Apart from providing a place to socialize, swimming pools also encourage physical activity, I'm sure. By keeping your pool's acidity and alkalinity levels in check, you ensure that it's ready for you to enjoy your swimming throughout the summertime. So open up your pool, maybe work on its alkalinity and its acidity, chlorine or whatever, or just, pop in the pool. It might be really good for you with that square for sure. First, let me look at this. You have a few family members you've had past life connections to. That's great. And yes, I love this Shakespearean quote. Love is not love, which alteration seeks. No, it is ever fixed point. Is that this? I think that's around the same quote of love is not love, what alters with what it finds. Essentially, the quote is about alteration. Oh, I think that maybe that is the quote. But essentially, when you see something in somebody, and you're like, oh, I didn't like this about this person, I don't love them anymore. Well, you never did love them, according to Shakespeare. Sending positive thoughts and healing. Yes, that's always important. And thank you very much, Kelsey, for your super chat. You have a great week, too. April is going by fast. Thank God, Casmar. Thank God it is, because May is going to be a lot better. A lot better. You're going to love May. And June is really nice, too. So beware of that aspect. And believe it or not, we did it, folks. We went through every single day this week. I appreciate so many people in the chat today. This is always great for me. Super exciting to see your new faces. Thanks so much for stopping by. And thank you also for your regulars that have shown up. It makes my Friday awesome. So do take care, everybody. Be sure to check out your taroscopes for that new moon that we have on the 27th. That live stream was last night. The link is in the description below. And of course, check out psychicsun.com if you want a reading, if there's anything I can do for you. So have a wonderful weekend, everybody. And I will see you next week. Thanks so much, and take good care.